looking at everything about the 1971 Lincoln penny, what these coins are worth, some of these coin prices, and what you should be looking for on your pennies, really of any type of year, that could make your coins valuable. So let's just hop right into it and start off. Now let's start off with the proof coin. So for the 1971S proof, what you want to look for underneath your USB coin microscopes, if you don't have one, you can get one right now on couchcollectibles.com. Link is in the description. Now look at this doubling. This is amazing doubling on this lettering. So this is a double die obverse taking place on the 1971 S proof Lincoln penny. So we got that on all the lettering, the phrase "In God We Trust," as well as the word liberty. Always be on the lookout for that. And we also see that doubling here on the date as well. Wow, that doubling is just really nice there. So always be on the lookout for that on your proof coins, your proof pennies. Look for those double dies. Now here's an example of a 1971 double die obverse. It is graded at a proof 66 red. So very high grade here. And again, it does have that doubling, so it will give the coin a lot of value. Now this penny here sold for over $2,700. $2,700 for this penny. Here's the same penny. It's a 1971S double die obverse. If we zoom in there, you can see the doubling on the lettering, especially the word liberty there. This coin sold for over $3,900. So nearly a $4,000 penny. Now here is a 1971S that does not have the doubling. However, it does have an extremely high grade of a proof 69. So like I said, the coin grading scale only goes up to 70. This is at a 69, so that will give it a lot of value. Now this coin here sold for over $5,000 because of that high grade. That is just one amazing penny there. I have to say, if I owned it, I would probably sell it though. For $5,000, definitely probably selling it. Now for the 1971S, we can see here that this is the business strike and it's got a clipped error. It only sold for $7 on eBay, so nothing too crazy, but hey, it's $7 for 1 cent. Can't complain. Now also for the 1971, this is for the business strike. So the 1971 pennies that you will typically find in your pocket change, you also want to look for a doubling on those as well. There's double dies for those coins also. And there's some other stuff I'm going to show you to look for as well. Now for the 1971 double die obverse, let's look at a couple of those real quick. So here is the first one, graded at a mint state 62 red brown. If you're not familiar with red, brown, red, and brown pennies, the three different designations for those, definitely check out the video that I uploaded explaining all that on my channel. Just go to my channel and scroll down and you'll find that video. Now this coin here, because of the high grade, because of the doubling there on the coin, sold for over $290. Nearly a $300 penny. Now if we look at another 1971 double die obverse, again, this is the brown version here, so it's not red, brown, or red, it's brown. As we see here on the coin slab, it says BN. Now this coin here is graded at a mint state 63, so again, that gives the coin a lot of value, and the doubling of course. And this coin sold for over $175. Now if you want to look at a more expensive penny that has that double die obverse, this is graded at a mint state 65 red, and because of the doubling and because of the grade, this penny sold for over $700. This one's really cool here. This penny was actually struck on a thick planchet. So definitely always weigh your pennies. Make sure they weigh the right weight. It's actually graded at a mint state 63 brown here. And this 1971 penny sold for a little over $100 because of that mint error. Here's a 1971 that was struck on a clad 10-cent planchet. So a 1971 penny essentially struck on a Roosevelt dime planchet. Very cool. You can see that it looks like it's silver. You know, it's got that silver color to it because it was struck on a dime. Now this error coin here sold for over $300. Now here's a 1971D with an over-polished die that has caused the no L in Liberty. So a missing L in Liberty, which we see that there on the left side of the penny. A little blurry there. but this penny did sell for over $180. Next up is a 1971 Denver minted penny that was struck off center. Now this is a very cool penny, very noticeable error. Wouldn't need a coin microscope to find this bad boy. Now this penny here sold for a little over $40, so nothing too valuable, but hey, it's 40 bucks. For a 1971 D high grade, no types of errors on it, just a high grade. This penny sold for over $1,300, so $1,300 penny because of the high grade. Like I always say, the coin grading scale only goes up to 70, so that is what's going to make it valuable, is that high grade. Here's a 1971 D Lincoln penny that has been split before the strike, and you can see the result of that here in the images displayed. Now it does look and resemble a damaged penny, so be careful with those. Now this penny here only sold for around $20, so nothing really too special, but hey, it's a $20 penny. Check out these other Lincoln pennies that you should always be on the lookout for in your pocket change or coin rolls from the bank. Here is an example of a wide AM. So what are we looking for? We're looking for the wide AM on the year 2000. So here's a 2000 penny with a wide AM. Now these pennies for this specific year is supposed to be close AM pennies. So here's an example of the difference between a wide AM and a close AM. The close AM is pretty much touching the A and the M there where the arrows are pointing, and then you can see the wide AM above that, the A and the M are separated. Now some dates are supposed to have close AMs, some dates are supposed to have wide AMs. Now this one is supposed to have a close AM, however, there have been wide AMs for the year 2000 found. Now like I said, here's an example of that. Now this penny is graded at a mint state 67, so that comes into play, and its coin value as well. So it's really high graded coin by PCGS, and because of the high grade and because of the wide AM on this penny, this coin sold for over $180. Alright, if we move on to the year 2006 penny, you want to put your coins underneath the coin microscope and look for doubling on the front of the coin. So you want to look for that on the date, and you also want to look for that on all the lettering on the coin, "In God We Trust," as well as the word Liberty. So always be on the lookout for that. You guys can get a USB coin microscope if you want to see your coins up close like this from couchcollectibles.com. Link is down in the comments below as well as in the description. Here's an example of a 2006 penny that's sold on eBay. Now this is graded by Annex at a mint state 64. So again, it is graded pretty high there in the mint state grade. This coin does have the double die obverse, so there is doubling on the front of the coin like I just showed you. And this coin here sold for over $125. I bet you guys never thought these modern coins could be worth any money. Now here's another example of a 2006 penny, just to show you a different one. It's graded by PCGS at a mint state 65. This does have the doubling again, and this coin sold for over $220. Now the famous 2009 pennies. This is what you want to look for on your 2009 penny. First, this is on the early childhood reverse, because the 2009 penny, of course, you've seen they have 4 different reverses. You want to look for doubling on the logs on the reverse of the coin. So right there where the arrows are pointing, that's what you want to look for with your USB coin microscope. Now here are other examples of doubling taking place on the other reverse of the 2009 penny, and we can see that where the arrows are pointing, where Lincoln's fingers are, that is the doubling you want to look for. There are multiple different examples, as we can see here in the images displayed, of what to look for. So definitely always look for this one. This is such an easy coin to look for. Here's one that sold on eBay. They actually sold these in a whole roll of 2009 pennies, so 50 cents worth of pennies it looks like there. And this penny does have that double die reverse. If we zoom in there, you can see his finger is doubled. Now this penny here is not graded by a coin grading company or anything like that, and this penny sold for over $125 on eBay. Next up is a 2014 double die obverse. So you always want to be on the lookout for this. There's doubling on the date as well as on the word Liberty. Like I said, get your USB coin microscope and check that out. You can really see it on the top of the one there. You can see to the right of the one where that is doubled. Now if we go to another coin that's sold on eBay, here is an example of a 2014 double die obverse. Now it is not graded by a coin grading company, but this coin did sell for over $100, as is on eBay. Next up is a 2015. So I guess we're gonna do top 6 pennies instead of top 5. 2015 also has doubling, so look for doubling on that, on the date as well as on the word Liberty. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle, check out the videos to the left of me, and until tomorrow, I will see you all in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.